I was born on November 30th, 2001, and it was snowing outside, my parents said when they took me home. And my parents wanted a kid for a really long time but didn't have one. So it was a good experience. And when I was about 5 years old or a little bit younger, I really wanted a dog, but my mom was afraid of dogs, so she said I couldn't have one. But then for Christmas in 2008, my parents, or Santa Claus, gave me Lady. And she was my dog, and she is a cockapoo, and I was so happy at the time. I was overjoyed, and it was just so great that Christmas. That Christmas was the best Christmas ever when I got Lady, and everything was good then. And I was 5 years old at the time when I got Lady. I have my dad, who's a little bit older than my mom, and I have my mom, who's a little bit younger than my dad, and then there's me. And we were a happy family. My grandparents on my dad's side really loved me, and they had so many grandchildren. And I was the youngest grandchild that they had. So I would hang out over there on the weekends because they babysitted me, and my grandfather grew a lot of flowers, and I would always love looking at the flowers, and I think that's what got me into gardening here today. And they gave me so much love, and my grandmother used to make me chicken pot pie all the time, and it was wonderful. But then my grandfather died when he was in hospice. So then my grandmother went and moved in with me and my family. She stayed with us for about a week, and then she died. So I was really, really sad, and I cried all the time and at school because I missed her and I missed him. I was 8 years old at the time. So then our exterior family started but separating itself because they had a large family of their own. And then all of us sort of drifted apart when my grandparents died because they couldn't hold us together anymore, which was really sad. But my mom is Peruvian, so that means we get to fly to Peru every single year to visit my grandparents, my cousins, my aunts, and my uncles, so that's always a blast. So I always had something to look forward to. My grandmother gave me so much love. She's probably my favorite person in the entire world. I love her so much. My grandfather is also wonderful too. He loves me so much, and I am their only grandson, I'm sorry. I love them more than the whole entire world, and they gave me so much love, and still give me a lot of love. I was happy, again, because everything was good in Peru. I had my grandparents. It was always wonderful. It was the best vacation. Then something not so great happened. My grandmother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and she was one of the brightest persons I ever knew. And it was very sad to see her deteriorate like that. And we only went to Peru. We didn't go on any fun vacations because we wanted to save our money to travel to Peru and visit my grandparents. So, yeah. It was so sad too, but it was okay, Every family has their ups and downs. In school, in 5th grade, I had this teacher that was so mean to me and really brought me down, and I got anxiety attacks, and eventually I had to see a therapist. And my therapist said I was depressed. And therapy didn't help at all, and he made me feel like I was no one, and it really hurt me.